how would it feel if you can make an extra $500 this week? Would you feel liberated? Would you feel free? Would you feel rich? Well, in today's video, we're going to break down just 5 simple and fun ways for you to make just an extra $500 this week. Don't go anywhere. This video is for you. So guys, if you are just tuning into the channel, my name is Peter Roberts. Thank you so much for being here. This video is for you. We're going to be breaking down simple ways just to make more money. This channel is for you and devoting ways to feel richer, to feel like you are producing more income and being an entrepreneur. So these side hustles are some of the side hustles that I've currently tried. I've been at a place where I've wanted to make more money on the end of the week, or I wanted to make a goal of hitting $500, $300, $400 extra in the week. And some of these strategies that I'm going to be talking about today, I personally implemented and will give you my personal feedback on how you can achieve these goals. It's actually a lot easier than you think. It's the matter of going out there, working hard, and finding a way to hit that target. So before we dive in, could you go ahead and hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, and more importantly, if you enjoyed this video, give me that thumbs up. It would mean a lot. So making $500 a week, how would that make you feel? How would that change your life? I think before going into these strategies, it's important to understand how or what do you need that money for? What would it do for your life? That will give you the motivation, inspiration to go out there to work hard, to find ways to achieve that goal of the $500, rather than just having money to have money. Will allow you to have a vacation fund, will allow you to have an emergency fund, will allow you just to feel good about yourself. And that's the case, identify what that's going to be, because that's going to be your motivation, your driving factor to hit that $500 goal a week. So $500 a week. What is the math? I think breaking down the mathematics of it allows you to understand how realistic is it. Setting big goals or goals that you think are big, it's great to just break down and understand how simple it is. So just to make an extra $500 a week, you're only going to need to make about $72 a day. If you make $72, $71 in 7 days, every day consistently, you're going to be hitting that $500 a goal target. So it's a lot simpler to break that down. So at the end of your work week, end of that 9 to 5, how can you spend 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours making that $72 mark? Keep that target in the back of your head and you're going to be able to achieve and focus on making that goal consistently, which is going to allow you to make that $500 extra this week. So coming in at number 5, what is a way for you to do this? And I think number 5 is fun. It is the delivery service model. So it's like the Postmates of this generation. People love Chipotle. People love having food delivered to them. And this is where you're going to be that operator. You're going to be the person actually delivering them. The one thing that I love about Postmates in general is that you do not need a car. This does not allow you to be limited to certain options. If you're willing to work, if you're willing to make money, you're going to find a way. So if you're walking, if you're in a tight-knit city, this allows you opportunity to go out there and make deliveries on foot, on bicycles, and finding a way to make that $72 mark. So the great thing about their business model is that you can make about $4 minimum on every order or delivery that you do. But even better, if there's a longer wait time, if it's a longer delivery, you can actually make more than that. So depending on what type of delivery you're doing, I would say that an average delivery order will make you about $4 to $7. Now let's think about this. If you're just making $4, how can you make extra money? So if you just set a goal of making 10 deliveries and just making it at $4 minimum, you're going to be making $40 in a few hours. But the better thing is that every tip that you get is your money for free. It is your money that you've earned, so you keep 100% of the tips. And I think this is great because you can actually set your service. Now for me, I love Chipotle. We love ordering out. And if you're generous and you do good work and you show up on time, deliver a good order, you're going to be generating tips. So if you're doing 10 orders a day, making about $40 just on deliveries, you should just try to make around $3 to $5 extra on tips, and you're gonna be hitting that goal of about the $70 to $80 in a day delivering on Postmates. What a great way, and who doesn't love getting a little workout and making more money? Now coming in at number 4 is to sell electronics and DVDs. Where can you do that? Now, eBay is a great place for you to get started. There's a platform that I enjoy using that is excellent for you to start making money. It is called Declutter. Now, eBay can be tricky, which we're going to be talking about, but if you have old tech, if you have DVDs, if you have books, if you have Kindles, if you have any of these hardware objects, any old Apple products, this is the platform for you. Now, on Declutter, it's a very non-frictionless platform that allows you to basically list your items to Declutter. Declutter is basically the middleman. You ship them your product, whatever it is. For example, if you have iPhones laying around, if you have old cameras that's chilling, why don't you go ahead and sell them? Think about, as Americans, how much stuff we just have laying around in our house. There's so much opportunity to make money with the things that we don't use. And technology is a great example for you to actually start selling things, but you don't have the time, or if you don't have the motivation to list it on eBay or deal with customers, list it on Declutter. It's a frictionless platform that allows you to just hand in your phone or hand in your tech, and just basically they'll pay you once they receive your item, and you're going to get paid. You can actually see how much you're going to sell it for once you look up the item and ship it in. So it's a great way. So if you have like 3 or 4 iPhones laying around, if you have any old cameras, weird DVD sets, you can make an easy $500 this week just decluttering your house. And there's some competition around there. There's other platforms, but Declutter is the #1 and highest paying platform for you to make the most money. So you can go search around finding other platforms that do the same thing, but I would just believe that Declutter is just the most efficient and effective way to you to hit that $500 goal. Search your house, find things that you want to sell, and go ahead and make money on Declutter. Coming in at number 3 is kind of old-fashioned. I think this really comes down to work ethic. Are you really willing to put the work in? Are you really willing to go ahead and hit that target of $500 a week? And I think this is the best way, is to promote or actually do a hands-on service. In my area, in my community, there's a lot of hardworking high schoolers, a lot of people that are willing to help the community out. If you live in a small knit community, providing a service is very advantageous. It's going to allow you to generate business and even start a business. So providing a service is coming in at number 3. How can you provide some type of service? In this case, I would say power washing, any car washing, lawn mowing, fixing roofs, being a handyman in your area. If you love that day-to-day grind, that's an opportunity for make just an extra $100 or $500 a week. I would say $100 a day would be very generous, because there's a lot of opportunity. If you break it down to say, let's say you want to mow lawn, that's what I did. I got on the app called the Nextdoor app. The Nextdoor app is going to allow you to list your service. This app is absolutely clutch. So you're going to list your service on this app. Let's say you mow lawns like I did back in high school. You're going to list, hey, I will cut anybody's grass for $40. How can you do this? Let's say all you need to do is mow 2 lawns a day. People are going to be hitting you up. People are going to be saying, hey, can you come over? I need my lawn cut, especially before the end of the summer or wherever you are in your seasons. Your lawn needs to be cut, which means people are going to reach out to you, which is even better. And you're going to see people are posting on there, hey, I need this done. I need this service taken care of. If you do not have the Nextdoor app, you're missing out on an opportunity to provide a service to your community and make real money. So go ahead, check it out. That app actually crushes it, and it's going to allow you to hit that service goal of making about $70 to $100 a day, which is going to push you over the edge of making that $500 this week. Now, coming in at number 2 is probably my favorite way to make an extra income. Back in college, this method right here absolutely crushed. I was making $300-$400 a day. I would say every 2 to 3 days when I was crushing. This is the thrift store flip model on eBay. Now, eBay is a very confusing platform. I love eBay because there's so much opportunity. You're actually building like a small business. Now, what I did is I went to thrift stores in my area. When I lived at the University of Maryland, there were so many thrift stores in my area. It was a very, I'd say, very suburban, like kind of like low income area, which meant the thrift stores were loaded with a lot of profitable items. And I picked a niche. I picked flipping and trading clothing brands. I went into thrift stores knowing what to search for. And what I've learned is that people throw away trash, and your trash is an opportunity to make money. Now there is fees. Now there is cost, so you have to go driving. But there is so much. I would walk into thrift stores, and you can find at least $100 in inventory a day going to thrift stores. What I looked for was clothing brands, both men and women. Let me tell you these brands: Patagonia, Lululemon, North Face, LL Bean, Polo, Vineyard Vines. All of these brands are in the thrift stores. Now, what you do is you want to find these brands in the thrift. Search for the thrift, navigate these brands, search for larger sizes. I see that the most profit is in brands that have larger sizes. So you're going to go out there, look the thrift, find 7 to 10 items of these such. Shoes are great too. You're going to search that item in eBay. you're going to go to the filter section, you're going to go to the sold as or completed sale item, and you're going to see exactly how much that item sold for. If you pick it up for $3 to $4, you're going to see that that item sold for $20, $23, $40 even. What you're going to do is you're going to buy it at a low cost and then flip it on eBay, go home, take pictures, and go post it on eBay. What happens then is that there's buyers that are going to see that, hey, this is selling and I want this item. You might think it's junk. But if you see the results on that sold as, if it's selling recently, you're going to take the same pictures, you're going to do the same thing, list it the same way that they did, and you're going to list it on eBay. eBay, you go home, get a sale, you print it, and then ship it to the customer. This model is great. What I do is I'll go to thrifting every day, buy these clothing brands, and then flip them on eBay, and you are going to be on your way to making $500 this week. Now, people say, how do I get started? There's so many different ways, and some of my other content, check it out, but that's a great way for you to start flipping and making money on eBay. And lastly, the number one way for you to make $500. If you made it this far, this is the glorious number one champion. It is flipping free things from Facebook Marketplace back to Facebook Marketplace. Now you might think this is crazy, but there is an absolute casino worth an opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to make great money just on Facebook Marketplace. So go to Facebook Marketplace right now. Go in your community, set your radius to around 20, 30 miles. You might be willing to drive, but this is the opportunity for you. If you're willing to make this money, it is there for you. Search free stuff on Facebook Marketplace. People are throwing away free things that are functional, that have real value. I think that one of the best ways is to find furniture. For me, I love flipping furniture on Facebook, sofas, love seats. All this stuff is free. If you have a truck, if you have some way of getting it back to your house, what you're going to do with any of the items that you find for free that have value, lamps, anything that's crazy, washers, dryers, they're all on Facebook Marketplace for free. Yes, they are maybe in not the best shape, but this is where you come in. So what you do is you contact that buyer. Hey, I saw that you had this item. Is it still available? Yes or no? They say yes. I will be there in 20 minutes to pick it up. What is the best address? You pick that item up. You take it back, you load it into your car, you drive a little bit, and then on your way home, you stack up 5 to 6, 7 items, 10 items of the week. Say you list them at $50 a piece, 50 times 10, whatever you need, hit that goal. And what you're going to do is you're going to go home, take pictures, list them back on Facebook Marketplace for that profit margin. When someone's going to say, I want this item, it has value, I need this for my house, or I want this, they're going to come to your house, pick it up, pay you that money, and you are going to make that $500. Relisting things that are free on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist even is a gem, but Craigslist is a little sketchy, so be careful. So that is my 5 ways of making $500 a week selling or doing whatever is practical or side hustles for you to grind this week. Now, this may be a little difficult. You're going to run into problems, trials, and errors, but this is where you actually grow the knowledge to gain a side hustle that's going to possibly change your life. So why are you going to hold back? So like I said, guys, resell tech, hit the thrift store, find Facebook Marketplace, flip things, and go ahead and work hard. If you love a service industry, if you're good at painting, if you're good at mowing lawns, whatever it is, check out the Nextdoor app and go out there and make more money. And if you are hungry and if you want to become a delivery guy, check out Postmates. All those delivery services are great for you to make money. But go out there, guys. It's going to take effort. It's going to take skill. It's going to take you to be persistent. But that's 5 ways for you to make $500 this week. If you've made it this far and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, that would mean a lot. Comment below. Let me hear your progress, and I will give you more feedback. And more importantly, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Woo!